Hi, I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's set things up. All right, take a look at the options. Normal game. Okay, so how many people up? Player one? Player one, here's your buzz-in key. If you'd like, you can also use your mouse to write down your name. It's showtime!
From the Sony Pictures Studios.
All right, let's get things underway, player one.
This constellation is also known as the Winged Horse.
Anyone at all? This is the correct question.
Nebulae in this constellation include the Great Nebula in its sword and the Horsehead Nebula in its belt.
Is that it? Anyone?
What we were looking for was this.
These two birds represented conciliatory and aggressive attitudes toward war.
Player two?
What are doves and hawks? Precisely. Pick again. Words of the 60s for 400.
Astronet, meaning a female one of these, has not stood the test of time or space.
Player one.
Yes.
In 60s slang, a wahine was a young woman who participated in this ocean sport.
Player one.
Precisely. Pick again.
Logically enough, it's the single word for a topless bikini.
Is that it? Anyone? Player one.
Definitely.
Term for those who rode buses to test integration in interstate travel.
Nobody? What we were looking for was this.
Astrologer Albumazar thought the world would end when the planets were in this fishy constellation.
Player one.
Definitely.
In March 1986, 5 spacecraft made flybys of this comet.
Player one.
Exactly.
These two elements make up about 97% of a star's mass.
Player three.
What are hydrogen and helium?
Hey, you're correct.
Let's try official languages for 200.
In Peru, Quechua, Aymara, and this.
Player two.
What is Portuguese?
Oh, regrettably, no. Player one.
Precisely. Pick again.
In Haiti, Haitian Creole, and this.
Nobody?
Take a look. Here's the right response.
In Switzerland, German, French, Romansh, and this.
Player two.
What is Italian? Exactly. Official languages for 800.
Answer? The Daily Double. Could you make your wager, please?
In Kenya, English and this.
Player 2?
What is Yoruba?
Nice try, but that is incorrect. Take a look. Here's the right response.
Let's go for miscellany for 200.
A famous symbol of the Pinkerton Detective Agency is an eye and the slogan, "We never do this."
Player 1. Exactly.
In Cyprus, Greek and this.
Player 3.
What is Turkish?
Definitely.
I'll try first ladies for 200.
In the early 1960s, her hairdo became fashionable for women.
Player 2.
Who is Jacqueline Kennedy?
Exactly.
First ladies for 400.
She studied interior decorating at Georgia Southwestern College.
Player 1. Yes.
This future First Lady sometimes served as White House hostess for Jefferson.
Player 1. No, that's not right. Sorry. Player 3.
Who was Dolly Madison?
Exactly.
Let's do U.S. coins for 200.
The design of the Franklin half dollar includes a deliberate crack in this object.
Player 1. Definitely.
One of two First Ladies named Edith.
Player 1. Exactly.
She was born in 1864, the daughter of a Buffalo, New York attorney.
Anybody? What we were looking for was this.
Of 1948, 1988, or 1998, the year the Summer Olympics were held in Seoul.
Player 1. Precisely. Pick again.
A dough party would be the female equivalent of this boisterous bachelor bash.
Player 1. That is incorrect. Player 3.
What is a stag party?
Yes.
Miscellany for 800.
It's the substance that Apocalypse Now's Robert Duvall loves the smell of in the morning.
Player 3.
What is napalm?
Exactly.
Miscellany for 1,000.
Leap Day date.
Player 1. That's the date exactly.
The face value of the 1-ounce gold American Eagle is $50. This is the face value of the 1/10 ounce.
Is that it? Anyone? Player 2?
What is $10?
Nice try, but that is incorrect. Anybody? Here's what we were looking for.
On the back of some of the Denver Mint's 1937 nickels, this animal is missing a leg.
Player 1. Hey, you're correct.
The figure on a Mercury dime is actually Liberty wearing these on her head, like Mercury.
Player 3.
What are laurel leaves?
Good guess, but it's not what we're looking for. Anyone at all? This is the correct question. And now to finish off the round.
Next U.S. $1 coin in order: Morgan, Peace, Eisenhower.
Player 2?
What is Susan B. Anthony?
Exactly. Okay, that's it for the Jeopardy round. Now we're going to take a quick look at the scores. You're on a roll, Player 1. You're not far off the pace, Player 3. Player 2, you're in last place, but you do get to start things off first in Double Jeopardy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double.
Give me People Eat That for 400.
The book Fashionable Food tells how to make a truly awful salad with a banana and this cinema snack.
Player 1. Hey, you're correct.
Pepsi canceled a deal with her after complaints over the Like a Prayer video.
Player 1. Precisely. Pick again.
Witchetty grubs are large insect larvae savored and named by this country's aborigines.
Player 1. Definitely.
Every day is a winding road for this singer who used to back Michael Jackson.
Player 1. Exactly.
These fleshy growths that top roosters' heads are blanched, dipped in batter, and fried for use as a garnish.
Anyone at all? Player 3.
What are snoots?
Nice try, but that is incorrect. Anyone at all? What we were looking for was this.
Her album Pieces of You has been on the Billboard's top pop catalog album charts for over 100 weeks.
Player 1. Precisely. Pick again.
LaRousse reports that the Morey type of this is served cold with garlic mayonnaise.
Player 1. Yes.
The chorus of this Beck song mentions 2 turntables and a microphone.
Anybody? Here's what we were looking for.
Secreted by these animals, ambergris is used as a spice in the East.
Is that it? Anyone? What we were looking for was this.
In this band's Only Happy When It Rains, Shirley Manson sings, "It feels so good to feel so sad."
Player 1. Exactly.
Traditionally, it's the section of telephone directories that lists businesses alphabetically by type.
Anybody? Player 1. Hey, you're correct.
This area of closely cropped grass surrounds each hole in golf.
Player 1. Exactly.
These movie and TV awards are presented annually by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association.
Player 1. Hey, you're correct.
Term for the illegal buying or selling of goods in violation of rationing or price controls.
Player 1. Precisely. Pick again.
It's the alternate title of Hans Brinker, the Mary Mapes Dodge tale of an impoverished Dutch boy.
Anyone? Take a look. Here's the right response.
Clark Kent.
Player 1. Precisely. Pick again.
Diana Prince.
Player 1. Hey, you're correct.
Dick Grayson.
Player 1. Precisely. Pick again.
Radio's Lamont Cranston.
Nobody? Player 3.
Who is Boston Blackie?
Nice try, but that is incorrect. Nobody?
What we were looking for was this.
David Banner.
Player 1.
Exactly.
Before I left the castle, I so fixed its entrances that nevermore can the Count enter there undead.
Player 1.
Hey, you're correct.
4 legs good, 2 legs bad.
Player 3.
What is Animal Farm?
Exactly.
Name that novel for 1,200.
I have told you, reader, that I had learnt to love Mr. Rochester. I could not unlove him now.
Player 3.
What is Jane Eyre?
Hey, you're correct.
Name that novel for 1,600.
Answer? The Daily Double. Could you make your wager, please?
Lenny said, I might just as well go away. George ain't gonna let me tend no rabbits now.
Player 3.
What is Life on the Mississippi?
Good guess, but it's not what we're looking for. Take a look. Here's the right response.
Name that novel for 2,000.
What a pretty little Nell, cried Quilt.
Anyone?
What we were looking for was this.
Let's go for Historic People for 400.
In 1890, at age 6, this president and his family moved to Independence, Missouri.
Player 1.
Precisely. Pick again.
This Chester was the last of 3 men to serve as president in 1881.
Player 1.
Yes.
A host of Break the Bank, he's best known as the former singing host of the Miss America pageant.
Anybody? This is what we wanted. Answer? The Daily Double. Could you make your wager, please?
Roger II, king of this large island off Italy, was one of the 12th century's intellectual dynamos.
Player 1.
No, sorry. Take a look. Here's the right response.
Here's the final answer on this board.
The conspirators against this Roman dictator were wounded by each other while they stabbed at him in 44 BC.
Anyone at all?
Take a look. Here's the right response. That's the end of the Double Jeopardy round. Let's check out the scores once again.
Player 1, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy. Player 2, you're not too far off the lead. Player 3, sorry, you can't continue on with us in Final Jeopardy.
It's that time, folks. Final Jeopardy. We'll take a look at the category, then give you a few seconds to think about your wager.
New Mexico cities.
Go ahead. Make your wager.
Player 2, your wager, please. Player 1, please make your wager.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
Its full Spanish name originally meant the Royal City of the Holy Faith of St. Francis of Assisi.
Let's see how everyone did.
Your question, Player 2. No, I'm sorry. What's that going to cost you? Your question, Player 1. That's correct. What did you wager?
Congratulations to our big winner.
Player 1.
Thanks for playing Jeopardy!
Come back and see us again real soon, won't you?
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just take care of a little business, then we'll get to our game.